Aragi here, coming at you another video review. And today, as you can see, I'll be taking a look at the 1 to 1/44th scale Real Grade Destiny Gundam from Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Destiny. I've also got a new camera set up, though I'm pretty sure most of you won't see it, but it should make things a little easier. So to start things off, here's his size compared to a soda can. Pretty average 1/44th scale size. Not too bad. Just go ahead and get that out of the way. Now for colors. It's pretty much standard Gundam colors at this point. White, blue, red, yellow, black, dark gray, and a tiny little bit of light blue, various shades of white, and just a touch of dark green. From above, from below, and very many stickers. Now for the poseability, and it's pretty good, but that's kind of standard for a real grade at this point. Head can tilt back and forth, side to side, move back and forth just a little bit, and rotate pretty much all over the place. Arms can move in and out at the body just a bit, up and down at the body. They can rotate. They could conceivably go all the way around, but the wings get in the way. Shoulder armor can move up and down. This part of the shoulder armor can tilt. Arms can go out to the side that far, rotate all the way around just below the shoulder, bend that far at two joints in the elbow with a nice little bit of motion there. Hands are on ball joints, so they can move in and out, side to side, and rotate. The fingers can bend at the first knuckle, and also are on ball joints, so they can move pretty much anywhere you need them to. However, the fingers, the middle ring and pinky, are all fused, so they're not going to do anything. The cockpit can open, and so to do that is a little irritating, but you have to push this top panel in to get down like that. Then you can swing out that panel, and that lets you see into the cockpit, though there's not really a whole lot in there to see. Can tilt back and forth and side to side of the body, rotate pretty good. This blue panel here can move up and down. The vent here can move up and down. These little pieces can tilt side to side, in and out, rotate, and this part can move. I'll get to this later. The wings can rotate, move in and out just a little bit, and pretty much move any way you want, up and down. This section can open nice and wide. There is an accessory set for this model, but I don't have it, so you're not going to be seeing it in this review. The front skirts can move up and down, back and forth, in and out. Side skirts can do the same. In and out, rotate just a bit. Back skirts can also move pretty well. In and out, side to side, all that good stuff. Legs can move forward that far, back that far if none of the accessories get in the way, out to the side that far, rotate just below the hip, bend that far at two joints in the knee, but it's a little tight, as you just saw. This panel here can move up and down, and the thruster inside can tilt up and down as well. If you move the ankle just right, this panel here moves up and down. Ankle armor can move back and forth, tilt up and down. Feet can tilt side to side, rotate side to side, move back and forth. The back part of the foot can move just a little bit. Front part can move up and down, and the toe can move up and down pretty well. Now we move on to the accessories, and oh boy does he have a few. So to start things off nice and simple, we'll start with the plasma cannon. The accessory already on his back, the long piece of dark green plastic with a little bit of black and some red here at the top. It can come off just like the sword, but since it's not required for him to use it, I just leave it on. Getting him to wield it involves getting the wings out of the way and everything. Then you take this black piece and rotate it down. Then take the barrel, and it's tabbed in here at the back, so just untab it and fold it out. And that's basically it. But it does have a handle here, which can rotate out. Getting his hand on it can be a little tricky, but there is a tab there to make it more secure. One thing I'd also like to note is it has a long silver sticker there on the bottom, which has a nice effect. Sorry about the interruption. As you saw, the cannon came off pretty easily. So the next accessory is his collapsible beam sword. I forget what it's called, but it's named after the sword Lancelot used, so Erendite, I think it was. Well, whatever. You can see it's mostly that weird light blue color with a bit of black and various stickers, and a little bit of white here at the tip of the blade. To use it, it's very simple. Just fold out the blade, fold out the crossguard, and then it comes with this long clear pink beam. There's a tab here at the bottom that goes into a slot there, 2 tabs at the top that go into slots here, and there is Erendite with the beam blade in. And just like the beam cannon, or the plasma cannon, there are some silver stickers there which add a nice light effect under there. Getting him to wield it isn't too difficult. All you really have to do is open up his hand, take this long tab and stick it into the palm of his hand. Make sure his fingers don't get in the way. And that's basically him holding it. It doesn't really get much tighter than that, sadly. For some reason, the slot in his hand is rather loose on mine. It can be stored, of course. Just take the beam blade out, fold up the crossguard, fold in the blade. Maybe. And then there are some tracks here along the side of the blade, or side of the hilt. Then just drop it into this black part there. You want to make sure you get it lined up, otherwise it'll just fall through. There are some slots in it for you to line it up there. Next are his beam sword, beam saber, beam boomerang, whatever the hell you want to call them. They're mostly white plastic with dark gray at the end and a few stickers. They come with various pink beams. They come with a short one. Just take the tab, put it into the port, and there you've got a beam boomerang. And they come with a longer one where the end is tilted there, and so you just put it into the handle at the right angle and you get a beam saber. Again, he can hold it, but there are no tabs, so you kind of have to use friction to make him hold it, which can get annoying sometimes. But it's not really going to flop over too much. Naturally, they can be stored on the model. There are just tabs here inside of his shoulders. Just slide the dark gray parts into there. Just like that. And they can tilt up and down still, just like before. Next up is his beam shield, which you can see here. One mistake I made is I put these stickers on the wrong side. I didn't know until later you're supposed to put the stickers on the inside of the shield, not the outside, but what's done is done. Still looks pretty cool. Getting it on is fairly simple. Just take this yellow panel on the back of his hand and take it off. There are 2 tabs there, and then a large slot there. Just line them up. And then there is a similar setup of similar tab there that just goes into the back of his hand. And there he is with it equipped. Looks very nice. He also comes with a wide assortment of various hands. Splayed hands for using his sort of blaster. I think it's more plasma cannons is what it was in the show. Plasma cannons or beam cannons. Just to take the existing hand out, put the new hand in, and now he can be Iron Man. Yes, I made that joke again, sue me. He's also got closed fist hands, which can just go in like that, nice and easy. And lastly, he has a single trigger finger hand for the right hand. Now this can actually be used to hold all the different accessories, you know, the Arendite and the beam boomerangs. And I find it holds the beam sword much more securely. I will show you this equipped in just a minute, because he's also got a beam rifle with a single moving part here. Nice bit of light gray plastic up here. A tab right there on the grip. Get him to hold it, just take the fingers off. Take the tab, put it into the palm of his hand, and then put the fingers back on. I find that this hand holds it much more securely than the poseable hands. And again, get him to hold it, not too difficult. Just pull off the hand that's already in there. I like to aim the arm up when I do that, because he has some cuffs there that like to fall out. But there he is with the beam rifle ready to go. The beam rifle can also be stored on the model, as with all of the accessories. Well, most of the accessories. There is a tab here on this light gray part, and there is a slot here on his waist. Just kind of finagle it in there, and then get the tab into that port or slot. It's kind of hard to do on camera, but just... Oh, sword came out. Stay. And there he is with the beam rifle stored on his back. And then finally he has the shield. Light gray, dark gray, yellow, a little bit of black. It can extend for a bigger version. There's just a tab there, port or slot there on his forearm. Just slide it into place like that. And there you have his shield equipped. And with that, I finish up my review of the 1/144th scale Real Grade Destiny Gundam from Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Destiny. So until next time, bye-bye.